We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And it's a positive start, a gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, smash.
On the handoff, it's Irving. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's Irving. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs will take their 1st time out. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk, ready. Shot alert, shot alert. Ready.
Right back to Irving. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Check smash, check smash. Bronco. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they... That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Will Riker down on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons move out on top 14-0. Riker it out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send him over to the left.
Check go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Riker it out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready. Lions. Go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
A give. This is Irving. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead.
Buccaneers,
Well,
nothing.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. Second down and 3.
Reload! Reload! Ready?
They'll run it. It's Irving.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. The advantage of running toss plays to the perimeter, Mike, as opposed to handing it off, is it just allows you to have to block a fewer amount of the defenders. You really can cut the defense in half and say, okay, I just need to block the perimeter defenders because none of the interior guys have a chance to catch my back.
Trap 60! Trap 60! Go!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
On first down, here's Irving. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 19 tight, 19, Viking, 18.
Now Penix. That one complete to Johnston. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Penix. To the left side in the hands of London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To throw again, it's Penix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Reichard's kick is good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Falcons 38, Buccaneers nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll throw on first down with Penix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the option, here's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the give, it's Robinson. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18. And will set up a very manageable 2nd and 2. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson to the 5-yard line. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
On the double.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Take go.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Shut up.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Deonte Banks comes up to make the play.
Let's go.
2nd down and 8.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
70 range, 70 range.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays, they're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here we go, set. Stop low, 18. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to run it, and they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Bucs cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, here's Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come 19. Come 19. Drag it 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll go play action now with Penix. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Reichert, good with the extra point. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is brought in by Jarrett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look, Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll go again with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And here's Bijan. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on